Hello, and welcome back to the stream. Well, today we're going to be playing a blast from the past a little bit, some Dead by Daylight. I used to know life this game pretty much for the better part of when did I get introduced to it? Like 2021 era? I'm not certain, but I played it for several years as my primary game. But I haven't really played since Dracula released almost a year ago. So as you can see, there's been some new killers added since then. We've got the Houndmaster, which is an original character that they added.
This should be fast.
You have like a zombie dog you send out and stuff. Actually, maybe it's just a normal dog. I don't know. And then they added freaking Tokyo Ghoul Kaneki. My goodness, that's crazy. And then even more absurd, the most requested killer of all time has to be Five Nights at Freddy's. So yeah, I'm gonna try this out a little bit. I was already a little confused going to the blood web. You can actually spend your blood points in mass now to really zoom through. I spent them ahead of time because I thought it would take like a half hour to spend all the points like it used to back in the day. But that is apparently not the case. So I am very happy that they added some, quality of life features. But our build here, we're just going to go with some classic perks. You know, Tinkerer lets us know when a gen's almost done. It makes us stealthy for a bit. Pain Resonance blows up the most progressed gen. And then Lethal lets us know where people are at the start. Barbecue, actually, let's not do Lethal. Let's do Pop. Barbecue, when you hook people, it shows you people's auras across the map. And then Pop blows up the a generator extra when you kick it after hooking someone, I believe. Yes, after hooking a survivor. Yes. Okay. Wow, it's been a while, man. This could be rough. We'll have to see. I'm just playing the normal default game mode because like there is an anniversary event going on right now. I could play that mode, but I want to get back and feel like the default DBD controls and like match mechanics. So yep, we're just gonna hop in. And as you can see, I played a decent amount. I had every single character up to Prestige 3 before I quit, which lets you unlock all their special perks on other characters. And the highest I have here is Wraith at 12. But if we went over to Survivors, you would see, I think Dwight I had at 100 Prestige. And Nicolas Cage might have been really close, which that is another wild thing. Yes, Nicolas Cage is in the game. I don't need another Survivor added to the game ever. That one's already so incredible. But yeah, this should be fun. This should be fun. Hopefully, you know, fingers crossed. Sometimes I know these games can be pretty swingy. So we'll just see how it goes. See if I have like my mechanics, if they'll come back to me well enough for us to not get absolutely stomped. That's kind of why I went with this build. Like I said, it's got a bunch of information if I get lost and a bunch of slowdown. Okay, nice. I still can't believe they added FNAF after all this time, man. Because yeah, back in the day, back in my day, the DBD subreddit had even banned any mention of FNAF because people brought up wanting it to be added to the game so often. So yeah, it was a very highly requested thing, and I think it's also caused the current time to be one of the higher, one of the most played periods of time overall in DBD history. Just because it brought in such a massive title, and everyone is using the bonus blood point pop breaks. Nice. So that means we will have just a bunch of extra points to spend at the end of the match. That's why these anniversary events right now are the best time to play if you're just trying to level up characters. Because you basically get 500% bonus blood points every game, assuming assuming everyone actually brings them. Okay, let's see. So this is, I believe, a more classical map. Oh my goodness, man. This is gonna take some getting used to. I also think they added an FOV slider shortly before I left. Oh, there we got someone. But I haven't, like, fully adjusted to it yet. Oh, I pressed the wrong button there anyway. Oh, that's not great. I got spotted by the cam. Let's go check out this over here. Got a guy right here. The other person was running us on Shack, which is notoriously one of the, like, harder places to catch people. Really, I really thought I had the distance. This camera view is gonna be rough, man, to get used to. Yeah, this is a really rough start here. Wow. I whiffed that? That is tragic. How do I... Oh. It's control. That is weird. Use space and then control? Why did my camera flip around like that? She was right in front of me. That was unusual. Man, this is gonna be rough. Maybe I should have played a character I was familiar with. Oh, I forgot. This is technically a slow character as well. I backed up, dude. I backed up. Okay, but yeah, because this is a ranged character akin to Huntress, when you have the axe in hand, you are slower than normal. And yeah, that does not... That has like a deep downward launch angle. Can I please... You're kidding me. Dude, I chose an angle that would be hard as hell to catch there. Like, and they got it. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be bullied this game, man. We're gonna get bullied bad. These guys know what they're doing. There's another person sneaking around here. There we go. Got him.
You will submit.
Should be able to face this way. If they're freaking god on the flashlight. Really? Okay. Well, that was greedy of me. I didn't expect multiple body blocks to come in. Man. Yeah, this is brutal. Oh my gosh. You have to wait so long. Good, everybody. That's wild. And a flashbang. What was that with the background player or no? Or did he just have sprint burst or something along those lines? Yeah, this isn't Huntress. Can't hit that deep angle like that. Yeah, I might not even get a hook all freaking game, man. Okay, I think it's putting me against good people, sadly. Like, really good coordinated squad here. That's not the one I wanted to go to. But oh well. What can we do? Oh my gosh, I'm so far. I hear someone injured. He spotted me. Well, we get one hit here, but that's it. I already lost track of him, wow. And the gen we just left is like the last one already. Thank goodness there's a wall here. Hopefully flashbang can't get us. Okay, one hook! Huzzah! We are so powerful! Oh my goodness, this is such a horrible gen split, man. Such a horrible gen split. Dude, yeah, I am not good with this axe at all. It drops so much. I whiff on that even. Oh, he had sprint burst. I'm trying to stop them from getting this, think. Can't get that. Are we able to get to basement? I looked upwards just for the flashbang. Dude, that I can't, I don't even reach that. That's crazy. I was so close. Okay, now we drop in the basement and we pray that we aren't god-awful. And that we can secure at least one. letting go of the axes is pretty bad because we need to be able to deal. Oh, wow, it comes back faster than I expected. Okay, come on, guys. One of you is gonna have to take a hit first. I'm just, oh. Man, they just ran circles around me. So bad. Yeah, I was pretty sure none of them made it past us, but that one did. Oh no. I thought one of them might try to come up behind us and like flashbang or flashlight there. Nope. Oh my goodness!
Struggle will end soon.
Oh, that's concerning. Incredible. What are you doing still hanging around here, buddy? Should be able to make it all the way. Well, they played it well though, man. I got bodied all like at every turn, man. We only got, I think, a single scourge hook off because they were running circles around us and saving every person we downed. So yeah, rough comeback, rough return after a year, but what can you do? Killer especially requires like a significant amount of like it's a muscle memory and like a bunch of knowledge checks. So yeah, pretty rusty, especially like trying a new killer that I had never touched before. I think we did all right enough. Let's see. Yeah, and this squad was hyper coordinated, man. They had 2 flashlights and a flashbang, so 3 of them could save. Did they have... I guess they just had sprint bursts. Ah, but with Vigil, that's why it came up so quick again. Multiple Vigil. Oh, and there's the background player. I was correct. So yeah, this was one of the most frustrating builds for me to deal with even when I left a year ago. The background player into flashbang is like really hard to evade as a killer. I wonder if they ever nerfed it at all, if the haste is less or what, because I think 50% is lower than I remember it being. But yeah, it can be really hard to get hooks against squads like that. But okay, that was Mr. Freddy Fazbear. Maybe let's go back to good old faithful for one game. I want to give my boy a chance. And let's use some nice cheeky. Oh my goodness, the quest must have given us a bunch of garbage there to use. Okay, so now we're fast and we have a fast uncloak. So this was my most played killer, who's Wraith. He can like stealth up, and so he's really good for finding people, and then you hit them and then you leave. Yeah, oh my goodness. I did not do so hot on the Freddy. Not at all, man. Not at all. A huge thing with Freddy seems to be the axe has a crazy downward curve. It's got like a lot of weight. So like that separates how you throw it a lot compared to Huntress. So I was trying to do that from too far away or at like the very wrong angle that would not get to the opponent. And then your strength that you have is being able to go from door to door around the map, and then I botched that multiple times too by selecting the wrong door. So, yep, kind of rough, kind of rough. Let's go over to the store and look. What sort of cosmetics do they got now? Oh yeah, I forgot. They collabed with Boulay Brothers, I think. I think this was submitted to a competition or something. Not sure. They just seem to have a lot more collaboration stuff going on nowadays. Because like I said, they got the FNAF collab. They got, oh, what is coming up? Isn't there a new? Oh yeah, they're getting a Walking Dead collab as well. I think that just went up on the PTB within the last week. That is a funny thing. Even though I have stopped playing Dead by Daylight for the most part, I still watch Otsdarva releases videos every so often of Dead by Daylight gameplay, and I always watch those videos when they come out. For the longest time, I kept watching Pins and A Run as well. When I was like really into DBD and for a while after. But I think I've fallen off on watching most of those videos now. Now it's just Otsdarva. Because he's such a good streamer, man. One of my all-time favorites. Very like informational, very good at explaining his thoughts in the moment. Okay, so we are again stealthy, so they can't hear us approach, apart from like a wheezing breath. Here we go. We might be able to get a hit straight away. He tried to spin us a bit there, so we won't let her do that. Ugh, not a fan of this, though. Oh my goodness. What is happening here? A little ambitious on my part. Let's just break that, and then we will stealth. We might be able to get a hit on her, honestly. Oh my gosh. I forgot about being like auto-aimed into the corners. I wanted to find the other people. Where did they run? I hear people up above. That's unfortunate. She has sprint burst. So she got like a really fast lead off there. It's not smooth movement. What? Did she really go all the way back around that wall and I just didn't see it? What the heck? Okay. Now a huge thing in this game is being able to consistently track your opponents. And as you could see there, I did not do so hot. Yes! Oh my goodness. We just barely fast enough to catch her. Okay, good. We've got this up here where we can explode the most progressed generator somewhere on the map. Okay, yeah, it was the main gen. I think I saw the explosion there. And then there's another person directly catty corner. We're gonna pop this gen, making it even further regressed. And then we'll catch this person off guard, I think. Okay, milliseconds late, unfortunately. if I hadn't, like, popped that other gen. We have, what's it called? Sloppy Butcher, which is a perk that makes our auto attacks make people heal slower. So that's a big reason why I'm spreading around the damage as much as I can. Really? Finished that gen. I'm surprised. I feel like we just hang you up here. I think I know the most progressed gen, which is right up here. Yeah, we can just pop that. I'm guessing people are gonna come from this direction over here. Right here. Try and save. He's gonna go just for the vault. Okay, she dropped the shack pallet. So we're happy with that. We're gonna stealth up and try to go back towards the hook. Someone else is almost certainly going. Yep, there they are. I don't want to hard tunnel if I can avoid it. So we're gonna stick on this girl instead. I was really hoping she would, like, guess where I was going around that wall, but yeah, she's not. She's just going straight. I keep trying to do mind games to get her to, like, turn around, go backwards a bit, but no, she's very locked on to that vault in front of her both times. I should pay more attention to whether or not they're looking behind themselves. What? Oh, did I already hook that girl before so I didn't get... Goodness. A bother. Let's just get him to drop this pallet. Oh, they already unhooked her. Nice. I was able to follow him via audio pretty well. He just kept clicking the flashy. Was that live? It felt like he was extra fast. Okay, catch him out here before he gets to a pallet. Oh no. Marginally too slow on my part. Okay, I should probably leave him. Or, you know, just act like it. Oh my gosh, man. I was so sure that I was back far enough. Let's check on the gens around us. Because, yeah, this gen's kind of out in the open, so you just sort of get a free hit if you catch someone out on it. So that's a reason to, like, break off of a chase. I think she had sprint burst. Nice. Good mind game on our part, acting like we were going one direction, then flipping around the other. I don't want to run main building. Is someone going to be back on this gen? Really? My time estimation on, like, gen completion is horribly off then. I was so sure I would make it back in time. Let's try to check the gens off on the other side. Oh, I did not run the correct way there at all. Then he just bolts into shack, right? Yeah. Man, this is a rough area to chase, I feel. He's just still going? What? If I had realized, I think I might have caught him. Bloodlust kicking in a bit there. The longer you chase someone, you like speed up a little bit. We have 3 pain reses. Good, down to 2. That did work. Oh my goodness, there's someone hiding over here. Nice, we got the hit. The others should be coming around this way, right? Or they're just... Oh my gosh, I missed them. Wow, that was a quick heal, right? They might have a perk that speeds it up, especially because he still should have had Sloppy Butcher applied. Right? Nice. We got her. I think it's her first hook, so let's put her on the pain res, and hopefully that'll stop them across the map. Yeah, they're on that. I have to get there and stop it now. We do have pop. Let's use the pop. No! You're kidding me! The second girl was still on the gen. That's absurd. And to finish it mere, like, milliseconds from me getting there is infuriating. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, that's a big thing that comes with just a bunch of hours in this game is, like, you have a mental, like, timetable of how progressed things are. I think is he dead on hook? He faked it. That's like the only time he's faked the whole game. Or I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of the girl. Has this guy only been hooked once? Okay, we'll hook him immediately here. It's such a free out. Okay, we'll walk him over towards this other hook. Because if they unhook right in front of us... Yeah. There was another door over here. I wasn't paying attention to both doors. I totally missed the fact that they had one catty corner, or right next to it, whatever. It's fine. I thought it was over there for some reason. I needed to check on both of them. But that one was much, much better, I would say. There was like 2 times they finished a gen in our face. And it would have gone like incredibly different otherwise. Or could have gone incredibly different. But yeah, we performed much, much better that time around. Oh, actually a negative. I just realized I don't have a cake equipped. I feel bad. I am sorry. I did not realize... I switched killers and I didn't swap out my offering. So this is a greedy offering that only boosts yourself instead of everyone else. So, yeah, I had gotten it on Springtrap. I had gotten, like, the cake equipped. And I probably have a ton... What? Okay, I must have actually used almost all my cakes at some point on this killer as well. So I only have these 6 tiramisus from a previous year. But yeah, that's more what the gameplay experience you want it to be like, I feel. I was starting to get a little bit more of the rhythm of, keeping track of everyone, going to the next objective. It's just the muscle memory wasn't working for how long a gen, like how close a gen is to completing, or like at the end, not knowing there was a second exit gate there, and not keeping track of that guy being dead on hook. If I had hooked him immediately in stealth and gone, I could have gotten 2 kills. Oh, dude, there's so much going on here. Okay, what do we got here? I want, is it, yeah, I want Deja Vu. So this is a good old, dude, this is excessive, by the way. What's up with all these missions just completing over and over and over on loop? With audio every time, like, this is a bit excessive. I don't know, man. Like, it shouldn't be going on for a whole minute after I finish a match. Okay, yeah, let's just hop in. We're gonna play my boy Nick Cage, my favorite Survivor character that they have in the game, which is just so funny. It's so funny that they have Nick Cage. And we're using my good old reliable lazy build. Deja Vu lets us find the 3 generators that are closest together, so they're the ones you want to complete the most usually. So I can find gens easy. Lithe, when you jump a window, it'll make you zoom. So that's the easiest to use exhaustion perk. Windows of Opportunity will show us where every vault and pallet is in a like close area. So it makes looping much more autopilot, much easier. And then Kindred, when someone's hooked, we will see where all our friends are. So it's way easier to know who needs to go for hook, and helps you like track that stuff. And then we're just using a like generally good. Here, actually, let's. Can I switch to like a decent? There we go. We'll just do like a 1 heal plus a tiny bit medkit, because this is like the, again, like a more comfortable way to play, I suppose. Oh, I forgot. They reworked medkits at some point to all have the same charges. So the only difference with the color is how quickly you heal teammates with the medkit, which like almost never comes into play. Do I want 24? Like, we could have 2 charges of heals, but whatever. We'll do this. A tiny bit of extra healing will save us if we botch a skill check, which I would never do, by the way. I'm very skillful. I never miss a skill check. Oh yeah, I forgot to look and make sure I wasn't blocking anything important on the UI over here in the corner. Hopefully not. The gen count might be down here, which is kind of a big deal. Yeah, they all have the current anniversary one, and I have like the previous years, the Screech Cobbler, because that's when I poured in a ton of blood points into my boy Nick. I forgot to check. Was I at Prestige 100 on Nick, or is that only Dwight? I feel like it has to be only Dwight. It was such an absurd amount of time to get all those blood points, where I would be surprised if I managed it a second time. But maybe. I mean, I really enjoy, like, I can't overstate how much I like that they added Nick Cage to this game. Okay. So we're gonna, let's try to go for that one on the outside edge. It's Huntress. You can slightly hear the lullaby, I think. Right, I think I slightly heard the lullaby. So she throws axes long distance. That's her entire power. Oh my goodness, someone went down so quick, man. Kind of crazy when she's such a slow killer. So she either has cracked aim or caught them off guard, like at close range, because she can deal damage very quickly back to back. It's one of her strengths. Oh, we want to be careful in case she tries to like snipe. Okay, she was trying to snipe the other guy, it looks like. That's concerning. Is our friend gonna go for hook? I have to go, man. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. Horrible location for that person to be found. Like, if they go down here, they are really close to the other person on hook. And I have to, like, run past here to get the unhook. Okay, thank goodness she missed. This would be a really good gen to finish, because it's kind of like a pretty open area over here, and it's next to the main building, so it's pretty likely to become part of a 3-gen. Like, those still are the closest gens in that corner, but we had someone working on that, so... Like, we'll finish this, and then if one of those isn't done, we'll go back to that corner. I do feel like Survivor is much easier for me to pick back up again, most likely. We haven't done a chase yet, so I could just go down in 3 seconds and be, like, you know, made a little bit of a fool of. But I don't think so. A lot of Survivor is, like, your macro play. Basically your decision making on where you're gonna... Like, what gens to finish when to go for hook. Like, it's those sort of decisions. Whereas Killer, you have to constantly be performing, like, executing at a high level every moment, or you won't get hits. And you need macro to, like, know who to find. So, it's a combo. Killer has to do both. Okay, let's try to get over here. Like I said, this gen would be excellent to finish. Oh my goodness, buddy. Brother. Okay. Oh. Okay. Man, that open-handed is giving so much value. You can see Aura at, like, crazy range because of it through Kindred. Oh no, she's the injured person. He doesn't want to be the one going for the hook. Please, other Nick, are you gonna go? Okay, good, good. I just really want to break this 3-gen, so I'd like to stick on this. But wow, this is the power of Kindred, by the way. We have so much extra we had so much extra knowledge to go off of here. Such a lifesaver. Yeah, unfortunate that girl, it's her second hook. And we are not progressed enough in gens to feel comfortable with that. I mean, yeah, she needs such a pinpoint shot to get that I think we're fine. Okay, good. Let's start working our way over to the hook. And we need to heal this person up. One of the biggest things DBD has changed. How much time do we have? We have a little. A little. Let's try and wait here. We're wasting as much of her time as possible. Because she's just camping it. Okay, we're good, we're good. Oh, come on, demon. Oh my gosh, she actually sniped her earlier? Oh my goodness. She's not under the pallet, dude. Like, she didn't even crawl to the pallet, man. What do I do? Oh, well. We tried. We got to buy extra time. Now we're only at 1 gen remaining. Like, us sitting in front of that hook for extra time definitely helped. Definitely helped us out. Now we have 2 people on final gen. Like, yeah, those gens just finished just now. So imagine we had 20 less seconds. She got a hook. Was right on us right away. I think we made a good call. Unfortunately, we didn't really manage to body block for our girl. Maybe we should have done that. Huntress is so hard to body block against, man. That was... okay, that was bad of me. I thought there was enough curve there that she wouldn't be able to hit us easily around the edge. But I was incorrect. Yeah, bad of me. And if I'd realized earlier that I got hit, I could have maybe made some distance. But you see there how Huntress, like, sometimes can get really quick hooks, right? Or really quick downs, I mean. If she hits you with her ranged attack close up, she can act very quickly afterwards. Okay, good. The other girl, she's like halfway progressed on that gen. So even if this lady just camped our... oh, nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna try to run over here. Gosh. Oh my god! I was so certain I was still in the unhooking, like, animation for the first part. Let's crawl a little further and then start recovering. One unfortunate thing, I don't know where the basement's at. Was it? It probably wasn't down where that guy was either. Oh, is he on the other? I think Huntress is on the other person. I can medkit now. So that guy can do something more efficient while I self-heal. And then I don't know if I stick on this or I go to the opposite corner. Maybe we stick on this with our boy. Yeah. This map feels pretty open, by the way. I think it's kind of strong for Huntress. Dude, how did that not drop? Oh my gosh. I saw the prompt. Yeah, this is just so open. I didn't know where to go. I guess I should have just stayed around the water tower. I feel bad. I definitely, had some okay decision making, but my actual, like, macro decision making, but my, like, in chase decision making was really bad. Huntress is a bit hard to deal with that way just because she's ranged, though. Okay, do we just chill here and full heal? Or are we moving somewhere else then full healing? Okay, she's just going on the gate, so I guess I'll start heading this way. We're split from the other girl. She saw me. Look at the moves! Baker, what was that? Okay, well, not quite. Oh no, that is unfortunate. He did not go for the friend. And she just left immediately. No, girl. Oh well, we got someone out at least. And I did draw pressure decently well at the end there. I feel much better now. That, like, everything I did wasn't bad. Just, like, several of my chases there. Like, the first 2 chases were kind of bad. They bought a tiny bit of time, but they weren't up to snuff. Yeah, Huntress is a weird one to deal with, though. Because you really have to do kind of what I was doing there at the end, towards the edge. Oh, should I have tried to let myself die? But he can actually try to self-unhook. Okay. Unfortunate. I don't know if you're allowed to kill yourself on hook anymore by, like, missing 2 skill checks. I don't think you can. Because they tried to eliminate, what's it called? Yeah, people like rage quitting, going next all the time. GG. Yeah, the Huntress was scary. They were hitting a bunch of their hatchets. What do you want, man? Okay, but yeah, I did see the other Alan go down below. Like, we saw his aura go down there, and there was a pallet. So yeah, definitely should have found a way to, like... I was missing a staircase or something there. Interesting. But yeah, okay. That does make that silo much better against Huntress. Because I was not finding a way to, like, leave that general area. So there was, like, the big silo. That was really the only walls around that we could duck under her hatchets and whatnot. Okay, my Nick Cage was only at 47 prestige, I see. But yeah, our Dwight, which was my first ever main for the game, he's at prestige 100. Oh, and then there's other new survivors, okay. That I would have to pick up at some point. Thankfully, neither of them are licensed, so... you get iridescent shards by playing. I think by, like, leveling up a ton. So, like, eventually I could unlock these as, like, without spending. All the licensed characters, though, you have to spend, like, real money on. So my boy Nick, I did drop the cash to be able to play him. Because he's worth it, baby. Let's see, I wanna... What other outfits do we have? I did really like the, like, poncho, the winter jacket one. Pretty nice. Oh yeah, I forgot we had the studded blue jacket. Pretty smooth, pretty cool. Oh my goodness. The America flag belt. Wait, that's part of the pants. That's part of the pants. Yeah, definitely not the pants I usually use, just because it's so ridiculous. I think I just went with, like, the default jeans or something most of the time. But, like, look at this. Look at how tight they made Nick's pants there. My goodness. The designer leather pants. Wild. Oh my god, even the blue variant. Yeah, they have the America flag. Wow. Okay, I think I went with these. I think I... anything else? Anything else that looks super snazzy? I didn't get this many skins for most characters, but for Nick, I had to. I had to. He's my boy. Let's try that one more time. Also, if I had brought a stronger medkit, we could have healed up at one point. Like, in the endgame there. And maybe bought a little more time. Like I said, though, I feel a little bit redeemed after that, like, final chase where we dodged, like, 4 hatchets or something. It was just unfortunate that the other girl maybe didn't believe in me enough to go back for the other Nick, or she just didn't have a read on our location. Because that's a big thing. Without perks or actual like voice comms, as a survivor, you can't always coordinate the bests because you don't know your exact the exact whereabouts of your allies. So yeah, a little bit unfortunate, a little bit unfortunate. Wow, I'm surprised. So we finished 2 killer games and 1 survivor game in an hour. I mean, part of that is because I got hella stomped on that first killer game. But yeah, oh, yeah. Okay, no, now that I think about it, I do think games ended up being roughly 20 minutes average, maybe 20 minutes to half an hour. That's not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. Ooh, I'm stupid though. I forgot to check again whether or not we were covering some of the here, I can actually rewind over on my other screen here. So I cover up the perks, I think, which yeah, that's not very important. But yeah, okay, we have good screen location, I would say. Because the perks stay the same throughout the entire game. It's not something you have to look at mid game to like make sense of things. So bottom right works well. But yeah, I mean this game is good. And I'm surprised coming back to it after this long. I mean, even while I played, the game got a lot less jank compared to when I very first played it. The game had a lot more clunkiness back then. Like the old palette validations, just the animations being a bit more wonky, all sorts of stuff, all sorts of stuff. So it's nice to see stuff like the blood point spending thing you can do, the mass blood point spending. It's nice to have these mechanics that are like quality of life upgrades. Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Take the part. It's a good movie, he says. What's the worst thing that can happen?
I kind of want to stick on this gen because we do not want a 3 gen over in this corner. Kind of out in the open. Hillbilly? Oh, that's bad. It was such a fast down, my dude. It wasn't even like a snipe, really. We have a boon somewhere. Wonder what type. Okay, he has pain res. I did not hit that at the right angle for a fast vault, sadly. Man is stealthy. He must have Tinkerer. That was much better. That was a much better play on my part. I didn't even use any pallets, did I? I thought about using this one to be safe, but I did not want to leave this gen totally unprotected. Because it's kind of in a dead zone off here in the corner. Could definitely come back here, by the way. Yeah, like I said, I think it was Tinkerer. Oh, and now we see, yes, this is like the 3-gen to avoid now. Main building's nice, but like there's not that much like filler protection, I feel. Someone else must have just tinkered across the map. Very good on them. That has to be circle of healing, man. They healed so quick. Even together. Everyone knows about Tinkerer now, by the way. Because I believe they were all together just from the healing icons. I thought, well, that could be wrong. Tinkerer's gonna trigger. I should stay on this. Because if he comes for me... Oh no, it's gonna pain res. I should have stuck on this all the way through, man. They can somehow lock the hook. But, oh, yes! Incredible team, incredible team. Maybe not worth it if they go down here, but, like, still. Buying me time to get that was so good. Okay, nice, and they got up, they got up. Oh, this could be also, like, the Unbreakable boot. So it's, like, healing and Unbreakable. Ooh, okay, basement's bad, but everything else about this situation is good. I used Lithe when I really shouldn't have. But, hey, they got them out of the basement. Awesome. Okay, let's actually do this gen. It's much easier to, like, you know, that's another basement, isn't it? Again, this one's, like, pretty easy to see the enemy coming. This is easier to step behind than, like, the one over there. That has a really strong pallet next to it that I don't want to be forced to use. I'm the only healthy one, so I'd kind of like to go over there, but at the same time, I'm the only one progressing the gens, so... Yeah, me keeping gen pressure, like, forces him to come back, which I think is a big deal. Man, they are getting slaughtered over there, though. It's rough. Concerned that we have now, like, 2 people on Death Hook. If I get this gen, it'll help so much that... Oh, no. If he has Barbecue Man and goes straight to them, that's scary. Oh, he's checking the basement? How weird. How unusual. I really... Oh, no. Like, I really want him to come over here because I'm about to hit the threshold where Tinkerer goes off. But yeah, he has to come this way. Oh no, he found her. He found her. You get why I stayed though, right? Like, if we were able to draw him away with the Tinkerer, like, we're pressuring them by progressing the game. Should get on this gen next. Okay, we have 1 pallet to protect us here. Hello, hello, Pickle McDillionaire. Hope you're having a good day. Hopefully I didn't miss your message for too long. Apparently my phone wasn't loading the messages properly. No, that's their last hook. I feel bad that we haven't been gone down at all. Oh, maybe he doesn't realize that person's death hook and he's gonna like run off and try to pressure something. Please come to me, man. Come to me. This will be the final gen if we finish it, so let's try to get it to Tinkerer range. Okay, we should be there. Oh no, he picked them up. They shouldn't have pain resonance because they've been hooked several times. Can't finish this. Okay, we're gonna jump over this. Have you ever seen any Dead by Daylight before, McDillionaire? It's a game I used to... Oh no. Nice stun. I did not realize. He must have either bamboozled that, or he has crowd control. Okay, we got him down. This gen is almost done. Let's try to get back to it. Oh, they're about to finish, though. Yeah, we go to this. One there, one there. He's right to our left there. I think I make it to this jump. Oh my goodness, that curve was impressive. Where do we have open? Okay, over there is open, and over here they are working on. We are in a really good hook location. Really good. Do not find them there. Please don't find them there. Yeah, not my best. Not my best. I should have... Oh, if we crawl towards the edge here, we're going to have to be hooked really close. What the f... That was an unusual bug. Desync or something? I don't know for sure. But yes, this is online multiplayer. It's actually an asymmetrical multiplayer game. So that means the two sides play, like, have very different gameplay methods. So us survivors are a team of 4, and we're all trying to finish the generators and escape the map. And this guy is the killer, and he's all on his own, and he's trying to catch us before we finish the gens and get out. So yeah, it's a very interesting... It has a bunch of, like, horror licenses and characters in it. This guy really do be revving his chainsaw, isn't he? I totally understand if these guys don't save me, by the way. This is a really hard situation to successfully save out of. Oh, I just missed my skill check. Okay, good. They should both be able to get out though, unless that girl is a little late. Nick Cage isn't Springtrap? Yeah, I played one game as Springtrap against a very coordinated flashlight squad, and then I cried and gave up on Springtrap. And this Billy's not lame. Like he can't really do much else there at the end. He can try to catch someone, but you know. Good effort by the team though. If I had pathed better at the end there, if I had gotten my live, I might have been able to make it out. Not exactly my hottest in game, but the end game wasn't that hot, but I think my decision making overall was good. Again, we were the only one providing gen pressure on that side of the map, which I think was a good idea. If I had tried to go and save someone, I think everything just would have been slower and more people would have gone down. So, but yeah. What did this guy have? Yes, he did have Bamboozle Tinkerer. We knew both of those. Pain Res as well. Superior Anatomy is the only one I didn't know about. When someone vaults, he also gets like a super speed vault. But yes, McDillionaire, this is an online multiplayer game. Like I said, we were...
This is not at all what I signed up for.
It's fine, Nick. It's fine. But yeah, it's up to 4 people on a squad here on the survivor side. Or you can choose to play as a murderer killer character. Which I will try Springtrap one more time. But I really hope I don't get giga-bodied again. That was rough. Yeah, the very first round of the day was, I'm pretty sure, a coordinated team. They had like sprint burst flashlights, and then one person had the flash bang grenade with I can't remember what the perk is called, but it makes you run super fast when someone's picked up. Oh yeah, and Tokyo Ghoul as well. Yes, the Ghoul. Oh yeah, I'm gonna show McDillionaire as well, like some of the other licenses. So yeah, we've also got good old Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. I can't believe this license got added to the game. We got Dracula from Castlevania, I believe.
A miserable little pile of secrets.
Is that correct? And then the Lich, which is... Why can't I remember his actual name? He's a major villain in D&D. Vecna, yes, Vecna. We got Chucky. We got the Alien, the Xenomorph from Alien. Sneaky, sneaky. Wait, Critical Role more specifically, isn't that one of the like big D&D groups that like made content around it? So that was like an original character from them, or because that's pretty wild that it grew that much. That's crazy. No, I'm incorrect. He just made the character more fleshed out. Okay. Yeah, I assumed he was just a poor thing. That's neat though, to have like your as a why can't I remember what they're called? As a dungeon master, to like you have so much influence that you like shape an entire character in the lore. That's really awesome. We also have the Resident Evil characters, so we got Wesker and Nemesis, Sadako, Pinhead. Who else? Anyone else freaky? Oh, of course, Michael Myers and Ghostface too. But yeah, as you can see, as they go along, it's more and more licensed characters. Now there's like more licensed characters than not. So these are the last 8 characters. Houndmaster and Unknown were the only not licensed characters, so that's wild. No Pickles? I mean, this guy's pretty green and wrinkly looking. So maybe Pickle? I don't know. I don't know, man.
I'm the fun one.
But yeah, he seemed kind of difficult because he's a ranged character. We're gonna try one more time on him. Instead of this, do I want lethal? Oh, I'm not sure what synergizes with him because he's not like a primary melee attacking character. Did they add a survivor with Springtrap? No, I don't believe they did. I think they have only added 2 non-licensed characters since I stopped playing about a year ago. So they were like original characters. But if you are interested in licensed survivor characters, on the PTB, they very recently added the Walking Dead characters. So is it Rick Grimes and Michonne? And then there's like a legendary skin for Daryl, I believe. That's a shame. Why can't you be a child? The hitboxes might be, you know, advantageous. They don't really want to. So you'd have to be a really tall child. Brr. Get to see the Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria in the background. I have never played FNAF, by the way. Not a single FNAF game. I'm not a FNAF head. Shocking, I know. I have watched a couple people play some of the games, and they just look so dull. I was not at all interested in the FNAF games, like whatsoever, that I watched. It shocks me that it became this massive media empire where like I work at a school and we have a book fair a couple times a year. There was like an entire shelf dedicated to just FNAF. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, early FNAF. It was just it looked like a lot of micromanaging for like to avoid a jump scare, and it just wasn't that compelling looking. It's like I don't care about just flipping around. Okay. Ooh, I need to watch more Nick Cage films. I've definitely seen quite a few, but I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Will destroy you.
Okay, up there, let's see. Okay, there's someone here. There they are. Can I cut him off a bit? Because he's at the very edge of the map. I should be able to get this hit. Yep. Oh, I should have left that on the ground. I keep forgetting you run slower when you have the axe in your hand. But dude, Nick Cage, oh, I talked about it earlier, but I love the fact that he's in this game. Okay, we'll try to go in here, then warp over here. Nice, we hit the axe. That is so good for us. Let's head back this way, because we might be able to catch someone. Did someone really get back on this gen? Whatever, we popped it. We're good. Wanted to see if I could catch someone out when they're going for the save. I saw someone there. I guess not. Man, there's so many lights going on in like fog. Okay, maybe are they back here? Yep. Very nice. Because we hit her with the ranged attack, we lost very little distance. Very good. Nice mind game from me. Yeah, I love Nick Cage though. What is it? There's like Con Air is a pretty goofy one that he was in. Pretty campy. I mean, the Ghost Riders were funny. Everyone knows, like, National Treasure. Like, he's great. This wall is so much longer than I expected. But it works out. Yeah, Con Air is so much fun. Face Off is another one I think I need to watch. I don't think I've watched that one either. There's a lot I need to go watch, man. At one point I was being pretty good about watching a bunch of different like popular movies, like working my way through them, but it has not been for years and years, like 5 years or something. Yeah, Claudette seems to be one of the weak links here. From Bill trying to be a hero or something, I don't know. In general, I haven't watched much horror overall. That's actually one reason why it's really funny that I ended up playing so much Dead by Daylight. Because in general, I am like not a fan of the horror genre. So it's like, why would I get so attached to this game? And it's just because I really liked the gameplay loop. It kind of reminds me, like, I was incredibly into League of Legends back in the day. And I liked the strategic element, like knowing where to go, moving around the map, all that stuff. In map movement is such a huge deal in this game. It's massively important. Oh my gosh, the snipe! The snipe! And she is now dead. Because she has been hooked 3 times. So we are in an amazing spot right now. Incredible spot. Yeah, I feel a bit bad for her. But at the same time, she didn't leave the area at all. So can't really blame me for quote-unquote tunneling her a little. Let's try to go back in and check out like a different gen. I wonder if the door beeps a lot when you're like coming out of it. Nice. Sniped the Bill. What was he doing there, buddy? Oh my goodness, the dead hard. I don't know what button lets me go through this. Was she body blocking me? Or was I just not understanding what button to press? If she was body blocking me, then wow, incredible job on this girl. What? She went through still? Okay, that's wild. Apparently if you hit them while they're going through the portal, they get warped anyway. Did I hear Bill? Ooh, fraction of a second late, buddy. Thought I heard him. Okay, I see scratch marks, so we're somewhat on his trail, presumably. Okay, we go out this. You heard him vault here. Nice. Man, yeah, killing off one person early is like a absurdly powerful strategy. So yeah, it's incredibly unlikely that they came back from this. I probably could have tried to lead the Claudette alone, but he really did a poor job of trying to avoid. So, what can you do, right? Almost thought they might be baiting there, but no. When the game is done, explain his power. I can do it while we're playing here right now. So Freddy, he has this fire axe, is his base power. He's a bit like Huntress in that you can just eat it. But this is super heavy, so it falls like a rock. And if it's close to someone, this little aura, it'll do like a heartbeat on them. So you like know that you almost hit them. And the other thing, you can go up to these doors and just select another door and warp to it. If you catch someone trying to go through the doors on their end, up there, huh? If you catch someone trying to go through the doors on their end, you'll grab them while you're in the tunnel. Like if you select the right option, I think. I'm not 100% certain. And they can also just be on doors and like check the cameras on the other doors. So if you get spotted that way, your like aura will be revealed to all of their team. So they can have someone on cams like the whole time if they really wanted. Oh, we found him. An enemy spotted. Yeah, see the heartbeat there? I don't know if it does anything else. Like, I don't think it slows them down or anything, but maybe there's an effect. You can also pull back the axe if you wait just a little bit of time, like 10, 15 seconds or something, I don't know. And you're also, when you hold the axe, you're slow, like your normal ranged killer, like a Huntress. But when you don't have it in your hand, you're like a standard speed. The standard killer speed. We do have barbecue. But, oh my goodness. That is ballsy. I think there's a warp here that they might try to come to. Like, isn't it right around here? Or am I dumb? I might be dumb. Murder! My apologies, lady. I just timed that quite well. The axe is lame, not very FNAF X. I have not played it, so I would not know, sadly. Bro, do we not have any hooks nearby? What is that? That is crazy. That is an absurd dead zone. If she had been moving, I would not have been able to make it to a hook. Yeet. But yeah, so we did really well this time. Though I do feel a bit bad that we killed off Claudette so early. I wasn't specifically trying to tunnel her, but we just happened to come across her, like, in the open, back to back to back a bit. Yeah, it felt pretty natural. Yeah, it wasn't forced. Like, we found her healing in the open where we had last seen her. So, like, she wasn't really running away to go properly hide. But, oh well. Let's see. She had some self-healing tech stuff going on. Botany knowledge. Streetwise. So yeah, she had a ton of heals and faster healing. And a faster charging lithe, but it did not quite work out for her. 2 flashlight users, I don't think we ever ran into a situation where they did that. The Bill did really good on his Dead Hard the one time. Ooh, he was a bit extra stealthy. I did not notice that at the time. Ooh, and he was going extra fast with Made for this after the Dead Hard. The Bill's doing fancy stuff, man. Any other... Sprint Burst Vigil must be incredibly popular right now. I'm seeing it all over the place. But yeah, that felt much better. I can't believe I faced off against like a super cracked Survivor Squad first game of the day after not playing for a year. We got bodied so bad, that one.
You will fear me.
Shut up. Okay. Oh, well, I can look at the power as well, because we hadn't really... Where do I see it? Right there? Anything else wrong? Okay, like the axe stays in the enemy until they pull it out and they can't be healed while the axe is there. It's not that big of a thing though. Yeah, I think we said pretty much everything. So yeah, he's basically Huntress with an ultra heavy axe that gets faster when he doesn't have the axe, and he has map movement. But he can't machine gun like a Huntress. You know, that's a lot of qualifiers. So he's vaguely Huntress adjacent, but he's also got like good amount of mobility. Also, the doors being so close to the gens, it's like very consistent mobility, which is neat. Okay, now how the heck does Kaneki work? Oh, Zane, I don't think you saw this. We can just say, spend all my blood points. Isn't that cool? I can just like mass spend them in an instant moment. You used to have to spend half an hour to spend this many blood points, but you can just click a button, done. And you get all the garbage. It is such a lifesaver, dude. Okay, we're gonna do BBQ, lethal, pain res, and tinkerer. Why not? I'm just going with my comfort builds and like info heavy builds, because right now I do not have the game sense that I used to. So like we're trying to keep track of what's going on as much as possible, and then slow down the game passively with pain res. Any fancy things we should get here? I have no idea what is worth getting. Increase the slide after the leap. Increases window to perform the leaps. Increases enraged mode countdown. Perfectly timed grabs grant. Oh, no. Dude, I don't know what any of this stuff means. While aiming mid-leap reveals the aura of pallets and windows. The generator's completed while enraged. You get undetectable. Okay, this. They're exhausted 15 seconds after removing the mark. But would they be in chase, though? Yeah, let's go with hemorrhage. That'll be like a bleed effect. It'll be a bit of passive slowdown. Okay, that is kind of funny. Ooh. Ooh. Vaulting while in enrage blocks that vault. Whatever, man. I don't know. We're just gonna test it out. Okay, so your tentacles can pull you to any vertical surface. After completing a leap, the ghoul has a window to perform another leap, or put it back on cooldown. If the ghoul's second leap targets a survivor, they will perform a grab attack. It'll inflict wounds and have a mark. Performing a grab attack triggers enrage mode. On rage, he can do 3 leaps. Okay, whatever. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, man. My boy Kaneki. It's still wild to me that they added this character. It's so crazy. Kaneki cannot grab attack marked survivors. What? So you can only get the initial damage off of a grab attack? Okay. Kind of weird. It's no marked survivors remain. Countdown begins. What? Okay, whatever. We'll see. This will probably be kind of rough. I think he's supposed to be a pretty strong character because he's like high mobility. And if you know some tech to like cancel his grab into a attack, he's like really deadly around pallet vaults, I think. But I do not know the details, so we could very easily just botch this really badly. Or like we might just use it to get into chase and like just be a normal in one killer after that, which is not the best, but okay. But hey, he looks cool, right? I'm pretty sure they also have a legendary skin that changes him into like the female ghoul from the like I don't remember Tokyo Ghoul very well. I think she was also a main character-ish. Or like the one that turned him into a ghoul, maybe, maybe not. No, I don't think so. But yeah, major female character, ghoul. Okay, we're trying to go over here. That didn't work. Okay, that was not great. Oh, wow, she already chose to do that. Interesting. Okay, it has to be the second hit if we want to do the damage. We got it? Okay, nice. Why is its chase music not unravel? Yeah, true. That would be great. Wait, why don't I see her? Why does she not have scratch marks? I botched it. I botched it. That did not work. Okay, so it mostly drags you along. You can't use it to just launch upwards onto a platform, from what I can tell. Okay. Oh, nice. Hopefully no one's here to save. I think they have a cheeky build that'll let them, Oh my goodness, there's 3 gens about to finish. Ooh, I saw someone get into a locker. Not these lockers? So certain, man. And there's this guy again. Okay, we got her. Where? Okay, this is a hook right here. We should be able to make it. Okay, nice. That's fine. We got someone that's more valuable now. Okay, their whole strat is just get rid of every single one, so I guess... What they don't know is I don't know the tech. Huh. They should come back any moment, right? I'm just gonna go... Yeah, right back here. Ooh, I thought I had them. Not quite. But yeah, you have so much mobility on this character, dude. My goodness. Trying to cancel out as soon as possible so I can just attack. And then we try to run this direction away from where everyone was at. This will be our second hook on this guy, on the Jake. By the way, we were pretty behind gen-wise, but they've mostly stalled. So hopefully we can figure stuff out. Okay, there's someone over here. Try to cut them off from main. Okay, that was, we very much caught her off guard. Very good of us. Hopefully we make it to this before someone sabotages it. Okay, there's going to be 2 over there, so we're going to zoom real quick. Okay, that didn't bring me forward at all, really? Okay, now we're kind of tunneling, though. I'm just saying. I really thought the other person would be there. Okay, now the person's gonna come. Okay, I didn't realize which person came off the hook there, sadly. Wait, what? Did they both run this way? Was basement over here or no? No. Do I make it to this? Bloody hell, man. Okay, now I'm angry mode, so I can use 3 abilities. This should be good for us. I do not know this movement, though. Oh, they unhooked. I didn't even hear it. Oh, I could have used my power like right then, man. Oh, you're right. I did not hook her at all because they were cheeky. Yeah, they saboed the hook. Very unfortunate. So we act like we're going over here. And we actually go over here and pray that it comes up in time. It did. Okay, Jake is somewhere around here. Yeah, this is like white the gameplay we got going on here. Still got the hit off, which is very nice. Oh, I see scratch marks. I mean, if she's gonna do that, I mean, I guess I'll just hook her over there, right? Assuming there's not another Sabo coming in. I think we make it to main before anyone can block us off. Oh my gosh, I hate this, dude. The freaking horsey perk is like making us swing all over the place. Yeah, he did not hit that at the right angle at all. How many charges do they have? It can be a lot, dude. Saboing isn't actually that, like, strong or meta. So they give you a lot of freedom with it to spam. Dude, that map movement, if I hadn't fucked up the last one, would have been incredible. It can be infinite with the right perk. True, there are ways to, like, you can go back in a locker and restock it, and there's other perks that can, like, lessen the consumption. So it could be, like, essentially, like, pseudo-infinite. You know, long enough for a whole game of constantly saboing, anyway. Okay, whatever, I'll mark her. I don't know that it does much, but, like, he's... Oh, I can't see blood stains anymore. Well, maybe I can. That's the second time I think I've lost her scratch marks specifically. So I think she has a perk that prevents it. What is it? There's one that when you get lucky break. He was up there. I just didn't see him. Okay, that's goofy. I literally looked over there and I just didn't notice him, man. Okay, he pre-saboed this, but even if I drop immediately, the horse perk doesn't fill him up a ton unless he's already recovered a bit, I think. It has been reworked several times. Yeah, there she is. I was trying to corral her a bit. Just to try to keep her away from where I thought the hatch might be. Nice, we got a 4-kill. First time on the killer. Pretty good. Not as hard as I would expect. And I don't even know the whole pallet tech thing. Where, oh, that was our first hook on her. We must have had pretty efficient hook use then. Yeah, okay, true. It was a very bizarre game. They were doing really good on gens at the start. They had almost 3 finished really early on. But then it just became like sabotage insanity. So I think we dealt with it pretty well for being such a meme, but GG's. it was an entertaining one. I prefer playing around sabotage plays like this way more than the flashlight, like why can't I remember what the perk is called? Background player. Like flashlight, flashbang, background player, sprint burst stuff. That can be way more annoying to me than a bunch of sabotages going on. So really cool. I thought that was a fun one. Yeah, let's see what they have. Hacksaw, grip wrench. Oh, so these hooks were taking extra long to respawn, by the way. They were sabotaging extra fast and it took extra long. These two had like, let's see, 32 charges, 18. I'm guessing one of them had the perk that makes stuff last longer, but I'm not seeing it. Streetwise. I think Streetwise makes everyone near you, their items last longer, but they did not have it. So this was all base. Oh, they also had Saboteur. So every 60 seconds, they were able to sabotage one for free. So that's why we saw so many. If they needed to quickly get rid of one and leave a dead zone for a long time, they'd use the toolbox. Otherwise, they would use their perk to get rid of it. If they had the time to like set up ahead of time. And yes, Fang did have Lucky Break. That's why I lost her like twice when her scratch marks went away. And Balanced Landing, so I guess she was probably zooming as well. Yeah. That was a fun one. And Kaneki really feels fun. The fact that you can only damage with your power, like you can't down, you can only damage. It does remind me of Legion a bit. But if you cancel your power as you're dashing forward, like you can get into a basic attack semi-often, so it's like better Legion, I would say. And wow, that cross-map movement was incredible. Incredible. And like I said, I don't even know. I think there's a tech where if you grab onto someone and vault when they go over a pallet, you'll like land on the side they're on and be able to hit them almost immediately after. So I didn't even have that part of the toolkit because I don't know how it works or when to look for it. I think I'll maybe do one more game. We're gonna bring back the cage. And swap up his outfit because we have so many great options. Maybe that one. Maybe that one. That one seems nice. Maybe some of those ripped jeans, and let's give him the shades. He's looking classy now in his polka dot t-shirt, whatever the heck's going on there. You know. Nick Cage always going in style. But yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised at how quickly I feel I've picked up the basic feel for the gameplay loop again. I kind of felt the same back when I played League of Legends after a long time away. I don't think I have lost. It's not like I lost all my control. Clearly, yes, I'm rusty, but like it was pretty easy to pick back up and feel semi-competent again right away. So that's great. That's great. The big thing is if I just started playing Killer a ton, I would really have to get my sense of like gen completion timing again, because that's what I felt I had the least was knowledge on how far they were done on gens. That first one was horrible, man, where they finished like 2 gens in front of my face. Or maybe that wasn't even the first. Maybe that was the second Killer game. Whatever, you get the picture. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I tried the new killers and stuff. Hey, Hermster, it's all good. No worries. I thought you were around. Well, okay, I think it was an extra short stream as well because I crashed when I got home. I was like super tired and fell asleep on the couch, and then I didn't want to play that long. I was getting a bit tired of the get to work grind. Man, I wanted to like the DLC so much for Get to Work, but it really was built for like challenge runners with a ton of time on their hands. And I was not practice up enough on that. But yes, welcome to some more Dead by Daylight. It's been a while since I played this. An entire year. Incredible. Murdered by morning? Perhaps, perchance. Who is that? Oh, that's the knight. I'm pretty sure yeah, that's the knight. So this guy can summon guards to chase you. They're like NPC controlled. Okay, this guy has ruin. Should I look for ruin? I think I'm just gonna work on this Jin over here, and if I get interrupted, then maybe I do that. Wow, there's a lot of synonyms there that work really well. Oh, hope you get feeling better there, Hermster. Hope you have a good one. Yeah. I've been, yesterday especially, I was feeling kind of under the weather too, just because I was so exhausted from what I was doing at work. All good, all good. And tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'm playing tomorrow, but it's the day closest to my birthday that I'll be streaming this year. So, I don't know. Not really doing anything special on stream to celebrate, but it will be my quote-unquote birthday-esque stream, I suppose. See ya. What do I even want to play? I just want to play Claire Obscure, but like... I don't know. Wasn't feeling it as much today. Hopefully that person can self-heal and then go for the unhook. Because, like, I really don't want to let go because of Ruin. Oh, come on. Why are you just standing there? You should know who's preoccupied right now. And be heading towards that hook. Go, girl, go, go, go. Yes, okay, good. They figured it out. Nice, nice. Okay, so I can start on this again or continue it. Thankfully, it's got a little progress. So, ooh, that's actually pretty good progress. And this is part of the 3-gen. So, really good to finish this soon. Do not run that into me. Dude, you son of a... Ah! He ran it right into me. I should have known. I should have just moved. Man ran the guard directly into me. When I'm like the only one progressing a major gen at the moment. That was really bad. Never trust teammates. True, true, true. And it's fine. I should have realized that it would aggro me like that. I'm dead, dude. I'm so dead.
I'll stand up again. I'll walk. I'll scare the fuck out of you, killer. I'm Nick fucking King.
Yeah, you tell him, Nick. He knows how I feel, man. Get the fuck out of you, killer! Oh my gosh, and they're just getting hit by guards left and right! What is going on? Like, what is this guard management? I botched it because I ran towards where the killer was, but I think he might have a monitor and abuse. Because his terror radius seemed really small. Like, I felt like I barely got into his terror radius, and then we were just on top of him. Us crawling around seems to have confused him, thankfully. That's very nice. So I actually did not get a hook. Oh no, I am concerned for Leon. Leon is death hook and injured and deep wound and probably about to go down. Okay, we run because this guy has been aggroed by the guard. Okay, brother. What's going on here? Did he run into the rock? My team seems very confused about this killer, man. Like, incredibly confused. Bro, just heal here! Screwed, man. He had no idea where we were. Oh yeah, Hayden, my favorite is, if I had to say one, it's probably Con Air. It's very campy, very goofy. True, National Treasury is like a classic. Should just... Oh my goodness. Where did they go down? All the way over there? Why was the terror radius so close to me then? Yeah, I don't understand. But hey, good news! There's only 2 gens left to be cleared. So, like, maybe I shouldn't be complaining so much. I don't think that'll aggro me. Okay, I was wrong, apparently. Yeah, I'm not sure how that saw me to aggro from, like, outside the building, but whatever. We managed to lock him inside and get out, so... all in a good day's work. Should I look for... Maybe I need to find Ruin. Because he is good at harassing people off generators. Just as part of his power. So if we could find and cleanse that Ruin, it would do a lot of work for us. Because that's kind of a game knowledge thing. And it's been a long time since I've been hunting for totems. Maybe I just work on this gen out in the open. We'll be able to see him coming and, like, run towards main the moment he tries anything. I think that's a good plan. Yeah, 2 of us are in Death Hook, though, so this could fall apart any moment. Those 2 were most of the way through a gen. If it's one of those, that would be excellent. Oh no. One of the Death Hook girls is in chase and has the ghost on her. Where's this at? Over there? Okay. So I think we have a progressed gen on that pier. You forgot they added Mr. Cage? Dude, I was so happy when they added Mr. Nick Cage. Oh my gosh, they got a save! Let's go! Okay, I take it back. My team is the GOAT. They are excellent. They could do no wrong. They know better than me. And hey, the guy that just went down has 0 hooks. That is excellent. You're kidding. 99.9 and then it gets pain res dead man switched. I'm gonna go for the unhook. She'll probably stay around there and get the gen. Yeah, that was horrendous timing. But if we do finish it, we actually tanked a pain res from maybe a more important gen. And that gen is kind of hard for him to defend. So maybe it's not even the worst. Maybe we managed to tank tank damage that would have been done to a more important gen. Okay, seems to be coming from that direction. Okay, yeah, we just try to run as far as we can over here. We're getting hit if he stays on us, but we just want to waste all his time. Oh, the choke. One of the chokes of all time. You can't mess with the cage, baby. Hello, hello, Leka. However you pronounce it. My apologies if that is way off. Hope you're having a good day. That was crazy. I can't believe he whiffed that. Oh, that was bad on me. We just run in circles if we can here. Hey, I'm being productive. I'm just preoccupying the guard. I'm so cooked. Well, unfortunate. I thought the guards didn't last as long as that, man. Yeah, I was trying to get over to this gate because I thought that might be where they were, but oh well. I should have tried to go back and grab the banner from the guard, I guess, you know? Or I should have just stayed up there and kept running in circles, where I would have more options to evade him. I really want to check if he has monitor and abuse after the fact. Okay, so the gate that's open is way over there. How far? I didn't quite catch. Is it all the way on that corner, or is it... Or are they so demonic? Who? The guards or the killer? Or me, with my pointy teeth? Okay, our squad is grouping up. Oh my goodness. Dude, they must have buffed the duration of the guards. It has to be so much longer than it used to be, because this does not feel normal to me. Okay. They got that opening up. We have time, That was our very first hook. This is rough, though. Everyone's gonna end up injured. Is he gonna try to trade for me, or what? Looks like it. Okay, where's our other buddy? Okay, this is open. So, do we have a friend here to heal? Apparently not. Not much else I can do. That's unfortunate. Does anti-camp not activate in the in-game? Correct. It does not happen after the final generator is powered. There's no more book camping. There's a bar that fills up that lets you unhook yourself if they camp you, but yeah, not in the end game, because it's really the only option the killer has at that point. But yeah, thanks for the saves. Thanks for the save, PG. Unfortunate that we couldn't all make it out. Yeah, we were just a little bit uncoordinated, I think, but overall, a solid game. Um, and like I said, my knowledge is a year out of date, and I have also just like screwed up in several ways. Um, like I should not have tanked the one guard hit at the shack because I wasn't sure if it would hit me or not. I should have known. And then the duration of the guards has to be so much longer than it used to be. I know the knight has been one of their like more reworked killers, so it makes sense. Oh yeah, I don't think we ever found the ruin, did we? I don't think so. So good on us for powering through Ruin, Pain Res, Deadman Switch. Oh, Discordance as well. That's how he had some extra knowledge. Nice. Okay. Huzzah! But yeah, stream's been going pretty good. Pretty good. Though I do think I'm gonna be wrapping up here. Even if we've only played a couple hours, I feel this is more doing these like PvP grindy stuff does feel a bit more taxing to me than the single player stuff. Wasn't he asked when he first came out? The Knight? Uh, there were elements of him that were really bad, but he was really good at like defending 3 gens. My VTuber looks cool though. Thank you, thank you. I made it in Vroid and have updated it a few times in the last several years. Last 2 years. So yeah, the knight, it's more like he was polarizing. I think his guards were pretty bad, like they rarely caught you. And they didn't last very long, but he was exceptionally good at defending 3 gens. This was also the time that Skull Merchant, I think, was being a menace on like the 3 gen meta was in full swing. They've now done things to like reduce that a bit. Like killers can only damage a specific gen. I'm not sure, is it 8 times? Is it 12 times? There's a set amount they can damage a gen. And once that is gone, they can't damage it again. So you can play a lot slower around them. But before that was a thing, like the Knight and Skull Merchant, they had really obnoxious strats where they would just defend 3 gens close together, and even when everyone's working together coordinated, it was a real struggle to finish. And they would like time you out at a 60-minute long game. It was really rough. Let's see, what other characters have they added? So the other new characters, Tori Kane.
No hook for me today.
And Aurella Rose. So these are 2 new characters I had not seen. Ooh, we got Belmonts. I did not remember them adding the Belmonts. That's funny. And then Laura Croft. Got a generic D&D character. Alan Wake. But yeah, Nick Cage, he was my favorite when he got added, and I have played like no Survivor since. Used to be a Dwight main. Yeah, Dracula's in the game too. Here, let's go look at those killers before we wrap up for the day. Yeah, it's just interesting to see some of the stuff that have changed in the last year. Oh yeah, Kaneki Tokyo Ghoul. If you told me Tokyo Ghoul was coming to the game, I would not have believed you. That's crazy. Favorite survivor? Like I said, it's definitely Nick Cage. And but like for default characters, it was Dwight. My boy Dwight. But yeah, Kaneki. Crazy that they added this guy. My goodness. You played Alan Wake, it came with your Xbox? Sheesh. Yeah, I don't have consoles, really, outside of Nintendo. Is it available on Steam, on PC? I don't know. I feel like it might be. I heard really good things about the game, but I have never got around to playing them. And if it is, like, horror adjacent, like I said, I don't actually play many horror games. It was mostly just Dead by Daylight that, like, super appealed to me because of the gameplay loop. Yeah, and then, of course, Mr. FNAF right here. Do I always play as a survivor or maybe sometimes as a killer? I mean, I haven't played much at all in the last whole year, but I believe there was a website where you can see the breakdown of how much you've played each side. I was very close to a 50-50 player. So I played both sides. I find both sides to be very, very fun. Or I did back when I was hyper addicted to this game. Um, then I wanted to get more into playing more single player games. So that's a lot of what I stream now. But otherwise, yeah, the gameplay loop of this still really appeals to me. Let's see. Got the other Freddy. Yeah, I actually haven't watched most of these movies these characters are from, actually, because yeah, I've just not been a horror person that much. There's the Dracula you were asking about, Aiden.
The powerful always.
Our boy Dracula. He can transform between like a wolf and a bat, and then his normal form where he like launches pillars of flame. Very cool, very, very sinister. So creepy. And Vecna. I played a ton of Vecna at one point when he came out. Very satisfying to play.
I will play
But my most played killer was just the Wraith, because he was like very straightforward and about map movement and just being good at your base auto attack type gameplay. So that's why I played him a ton. Huntress was one of the first killers I played a ton of. So she has a soft spot in my heart. I remember when I started this game, I was like mostly a killer main. And Huntress's lullaby would literally haunt my dreams. Like I would hear it. I would like wake up and realize I was like hearing the Huntress lullaby in my head. Chucky, I know Chucky has been nerfed a lot in recent times. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. He was nerfed shortly after release, where he's worse at scampering under pallets, which I think was a good thing. Overall, I think he's just a solid killer. He's not incredible. He's not bad. But I liked him overall, though. What did I not like? There was something weird. I think I just didn't like him being stealth and being so hard to see. Like that part of his kit I didn't like so much, but the dash was really cool. Oh, that's what they nerfed. He used to be able to do some crazy turns, I think. And I think they lessened the amount of that. I think they've tried to like remove some of the weird fringe techs that are like massively power up a killer. What other? Oh yeah, I also loved Nemesis. Nemesis was super fun because he just shredded through pallets. Oh, he's so good. Man, this is a good game. I need to get it back in the rotation. Like I won't be playing it all the time, but I really should stream it like once every other week or something. I might even stream it tomorrow because, like I said, it's my birthday's in a couple days, but I don't stream on Fridays, so tomorrow will basically be my birthday stream. He's cute? Are you talking about Nemesis? I don't know about that one. A face only a mother could love, perhaps. Unless you were talking about Chucky, which I also don't agree. He's a bit sinister. What a cute. Oh my goodness. Nah, if you want a real cutie, we've got the Dredge. Oh my gosh, I forgot I had the snowman Dredge. It's so good. Isn't he the cutest? Oh man, he's so good. The Dredge was like aesthetically my favorite killer they released. It is like just the mass of shadows and flesh is so cool. Oh my gosh, I forgot we had this goofy looking one. He's so spooky. Oh my gosh, yeah, definitely one of my favorite designs. The other Huntress I did a ton. I avoided Nurse like the plague because she was busted as hell. Same with Blight. They were both crazy. Oh, the artist. I really liked the artist too. The artist is great. She summons like shadow birds that are like traps and you can hit and kill people. She had some really good skins too. I have not tried any type of the Five Nights at Freddy's games, but if you're talking about the character, we played Mr. FNAF like 2 or 3 times this stream. The first time was horrible, the last time was solid. Like the second game was much, much better. I actually like used his power. Dude, the very first game of the stream was so rough. Yes, Mr. FNAF himself. So goofy. And yeah, they got a bunch of different skins. Oh my gosh, there's a skin where he has his head. Oh my god, that is terrifying. That is too scary. That is way too scary. No, no, be gone, demon. Oh my goodness, go away, go away. Oh no, this is way less creepy. That's who? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who any of these characters are, okay? Never played a single FNAF game, nor do I plan to anytime to. Scooby, what are you talking about? Shaggy from Scooby-Doo live action? What? Okay, that's pretty crazy, if so. Oh my gosh, but the glitch trap, though, that's neat. The actor? How weird. Either way, terrifying. Not dealing with that one. Like I said, I think Mr. Tokyo Ghoul, there was an alt skin as well. You've got him without the mask and stuff, and then you have Riza, if you want to be a girl ghoul. Oh, he plays Mr. FNAF in the movie? I keep forgetting there was a movie. If only they had Matt Pat. It would be so goofy. Lika, I really don't care about assets, especially if you're trying to sell them to me. If so, don't come into people's streams and do that, okay? What else do we got? Dracula, did he have any customization? Okay, he's got a couple. I think the survivors had more options, actually. Where were they? Oh yeah, Belmont's. It is kind of weird that like the licensed characters, their skins are basically like totally different characters. So you have to buy the character plus the skin if you want to play the specific one. Alucard. That's kind of wild. Are there any other crazy ones? Like, there's other characters, I presume, from Alan Wake that you could be, but you have to buy Alan Wake and then buy the outfit. Who else was added? There actually wasn't that many characters added in the last year. Like, they were really big names, but they are not like that important, quote unquote. Though I guess, like I said, there's a really, really big one coming up with The Walking Dead. That'll be soon. But yeah, anyway, like I said, probably going to wrap up here because I feel these sort of PvP match-made games are a little extra taxing and I've just been tired overall this week. But we will be back tomorrow. Once again, usually stream Monday through Thursday, starting around sometime between 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Oh, the killer stun vault perk is going to make you crash out. Makes sense, makes sense. Yeah, that is, it looks like a very powerful, but like niche perk. Because like you have to be in the terror radius for a really long time to activate it, right? What am I playing tomorrow, Mr. Streamer? I am not sure. Because like I said, it's like basically my birthday stream. I don't know. Because I don't really want to play like a story heavy game. So I might just fire this up again, to be honest. Or maybe I'll try to play like solo Night Rain stuff. Try to clear more of those bosses. Happy birthday, bro. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's on Friday. So that's fun stuff, exciting stuff. Everyone should be watching this guy. He's one of the best to ever do it. True, true. Go recruit your fellows, your friends, your acquaintances, and tell them to watch one of the best VTubers around. Me, obviously. But yeah, anyway, thanks for stopping by again, guys. Kind of crazy, like, okay, comparing to the big channels, it's a small number, but 84 people being subscribed, that's a lot of people. That's nearing the size of my graduating class back in high school. So, you know, when you look at the numbers that way, it's pretty good, pretty good. So, thanks for hanging out. This has been Zerzon. Hope you're all having a great day or night, and I'll plan to see you all in the next stream. Goodbye and farewell. Have a good one. If I can find the button! Bah! Wow, he's so skilled. The best to ever do it, definitely.